So Pauli got fired from Showtime. I can only assume that it was because of those dumb remarks he was making about racism, black fighters, Jewish fighters, and Italian fighters. But who am I? I'm no expert, I'm sure of that. Pauli, quick note. In order for somebody to dominate in the sport, everybody has to be allowed to compete in that sport for that championship to prove dominance. Kind of like baseball, when baseball didn't have any blacks in it. I don't count any of their heroes as heroes of the sport because everybody didn't compete. Same with basketball, football, and any other sport that you can claim. As a matter of fact, that counts in anything in life, as far as I'm concerned. If everybody wasn't allowed to compete, what makes you so great?
Not a damn thing!
Teofimo Lopez and Loma for undisputed? So y'all just gonna act like Devin Haney not the WBC champion?
You smell something, man?
Definitely smell something out
You
here.
smell something, Stab? I smell pussy.
Now I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Hey, I'm not even a dull spoon. But when it comes to the franchise belt, my understanding is you have to ask for it, partition for it. And it seems like the only people that are doing that are those with the complexion for protection. Go figure.
He Deontay Wilder, make no mistake, is probably the biggest puncher in heavyweight history. I don't know anybody who knocked out 39 or 40 opponents, then rematched the one he went the distance with and knocked him out. He's a fearsome puncher for sure, very much so.
Now the newest thing to come across the scene is Tyson Fury claims to be walking away from the trilogy with Deontay Wilder. His claims are that Deontay Wilder has been changing the date and is attempting to try to change the date again. A lot of you people with YouTube channels that seem to have a problem with Deontay Wilder quickly came out and said that Deontay Wilder's credibility was shot because he's not really wanting to fight. All kind of nonsense. Claiming that he's making a whole bunch of excuses. But you haven't heard Deontay Wilder say one word. Now Shelly Finkel did come out and say that the fight was still happening. Because Tyson Fury came out and said that he was walking away from the fight, everybody just assumed that was it. But you just can't walk away from a contract just like that. Now I'm sure that people are going to say, well, he's done it before. He did it against Klitschko and yada yada. But he didn't really walk away from Klitschko. His ass got caught for cheating, remember? Something was in his blood, he got suspended. He wouldn't have walked away from those titles if he didn't have to. I just don't believe that. There's money connected to those titles. He fucked up. Now, I believe because what he said in the beginning, Deontay Wilder is the hardest puncher in heavyweight history. So what it would seem, I believe now that you know you can't cheat, you're kind of worried about if you're going to be able to handle Deontay Wilder. I myself, I'm looking forward to it because we're going to get a chance to see what the truth really is.